Our world is full of creatures and the largest known animal on Earth is a blue whale. We all know that. But when it comes to size, this planet is home to even more terrifying and various beautiful species, including really small and really big animals. So I hope you're ready to learn more about them. But today we will focus on the top 10 biggest animals in the world, which means we will include animals that are already extinct. At least that's what we believe. Before we begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button to get notification every day for more amazing content. Whale shark. And here is one we previously saw on the biggest animals in the world, the whale shark. So let me introduce you to some facts about this impressive animal. First of all, the whale shark is the largest fish in the world. That's right, although its name implies otherwise. This animal is not a whale, but it's a fish. The name is a reference to its massive size, and if you haven't seen one yet, you'd probably think it's a whale. They can reach a size of 14 meters long and can weigh up to 41,000 pounds. They are known for having long lives, some of them make it to 150 years. Whale sharks are protected from fishing in many countries these days, but are in decline in some areas. With their enormous size, they could easily reign in the underwater world, especially when they move across the major oceans. However, they are filter feeders, which means that they mainly eat plankton and small fish that get caught in their big mouths. They are quite friendly and sometimes they can be spotted swimming with humans. Galapagos tortoise. The Galapagos giant tortoise complex are the largest living species of tortoise. They are also the world's largest tortoises, with some specimens exceeding 5 feet in length and reaching 550 pounds. The Galapagos tortoises are native to 7 of the Galapagos Islands. With lifespans in the wild of over 100 years, it is one of the longest lived vertebrates. A captive individual lived at least 170 years. Spanish explorers who discovered the islands in the 16th century named them after the Spanish Galapago, meaning tortoise. The extinction of most giant tortoise lineages is thought to have also been caused by predation by humans or human ancestors, as the tortoises themselves have no natural predators. The Galapagos Islands were discovered in 1535. Galapagos tortoises lead an uncomplicated life, grazing on grass, leaves, and cactus, basking in the sun, and napping nearly 16 hours per day. At least 3 species of giant tortoise are thought to have gone extinct, including the pointer tortoise. Komodo dragon. The Komodo dragon, also known as the Komodo monitor, is a species of lizard found in the Indonesian islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores and Gili Morton. A member of the monitor lizard family Viranidae, it is the largest extant species of lizard, growing to a maximum length of 3 meters, 10 feet, in rare cases, and weighing up to approximately 70 kilograms. The popular interest in the lizard's large size and predatory habits has allowed this endangered species to become an ecotourist attraction, which has encouraged its protection. Komodo dragons' group behavior in hunting is exceptional in the reptile world. The diet of big Komodo dragons mainly consists of taima deer, though they also eat considerable amounts of carrion. Komodo dragons have poisonous bacteria in their saliva that can end their prey in 24 hours after a bite. So beware of these animals that are deadlier. They escape the heat of the day and seek refuge at night in burrows that are just barely large enough for them. Komodo dragons live about 30 years in the wild, but scientists are still studying this. Titanoboa. Titanoboa is an extinct genus of very large snakes that lived in what is now La Guajira in northeastern Colombia. They could grow up to 12.8 meters long and reach a weight of 1,135 kilograms. Fossils of Titanoboa have been found in the Cerrejón Formation and date to around 58 to 60 million years ago. The giant snake lived during the Middle to Late Pliocene epoch, a 10 million year period immediately following the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. The only known species is Titanoboa cerrejonensis, the largest snake ever discovered, which supplanted the previous record holder Gigantophis. Did you know that a Titanoboa would have eaten very little, but when it did feed it would eat the crocodiles of the ancient Cerrejón Formation of Colombia in South America? After eating these species of crocodile, the Titanoboa would not eat for the rest of the year. Unbelievable. The titanoboa lived in the Paleogene period, and it is called the titanoboa because of its size, and it is short for titanic boa. This carnivorous constrictor would also eat other snakes like boa constrictors, cobras, pythons and others. Saltwater crocodile. The saltwater crocodile is a crocodilian native to saltwater habitats and brackish wetlands from India's east coast across Southeast Asia and the Sundaic region to northern Australia and Micronesia. It has been listed as least concern on the IUCN Red List since 1996. The world's largest crocodile is a monster of a reptile known for being the largest living reptile. Saltwater crocodiles grow to an average length of 17 feet. Although they can reach 21 feet in length and can weigh up to 1,000 pounds. This carnivore sneaks beneath the water before attacking water buffalo, monkeys and even sharks. No one seems to mess with the powerful strength of their tails and jaws, and that could be the reason for their large population size. However, they are mostly active at night. Lalang, the saltwater crocodile who died a few years ago, is thought to be the biggest of its kind ever in captivity, measuring 21 feet on the Philippine Islands. Tallest cow ever. This giant cow has set the Guinness World Record for the longest horn, measuring a whopping 10 feet 7 inches. Poncho, the 7-year-old Texas Longhorn steer, smashed the previous record holder by more than an inch. He lives on a ranch in Goodwater, Alabama, just outside the Birmingham metro area. The Pope family have owned Poncho since he was just 6 months old. Guinness World Records today pays an emotional farewell and tribute to the adorable Blossom, who sadly passed away recently, but will live on in the record books as the world's tallest cow ever. The Popes first noticed their cow's record-breaking potential when he reached the age of 4. His horns were growing outwards instead of curving upwards, meaning they achieve a much greater width. Poncho is said to be a gentle giant with a taste for apples, carrots, and marshmallows. The family decided to invest in a longhorn after spotting one of the animals and falling for the unusual breed. Brahma chicken. The Brahma is an American breed of chicken. It was developed in the United States from birds imported from the Chinese port of Shanghai, and was the principal American meat breed from the 1850s until about 1930. The majestic Brahma is an old breed with its roots far back in time. As with many heritage breeds, the exact genetic makeup of this bird is unknown. This was because early birds were very large, with roosters weighing up to 18 pounds in some cases. Brahma chicken, one of the largest chicken breeds on earth with masses of feathers and standing far taller than most dogs. Brahma chickens are very friendly and can be trained to enjoy the company of humans. Even the Brahma roosters are peaceful and not as likely to attack humans or other birds as those from other breeds. If you decide to get some of these lovely birds, you will not be disappointed. I have never heard of a Brahma with attitude. They are friendly and docile. Eastern gorilla. The eastern gorilla is a critically endangered species of the genus Gorilla and the largest living primate. At present, the species is subdivided into 2 subspecies. The eastern lowland gorilla, formerly known as Grau's gorilla, is more populous, at about 3,800 individuals. The eastern gorilla is the largest primate in the world. Mature males are often called silverbacks due to a large patch of hair on their backs, which is silver of gray in color. Eastern gorillas are diurnal. They spend nearly 40% of the day resting, and 30% in feeding related tasks the rest of the time. They are usually traveling. In the 1990s, there were about 17,000 eastern lowland gorillas. But now there were fewer than 5,000 eastern gorillas left in the world, making them critically endangered. These animals are very calm, careful to their babies, forming strong bonds within the group. Eastern gorillas are folivores, feeding mainly upon leaves, roots, stems, vines, shrubs, bamboo, as well as pith of herbs. The blue whale. The blue whale is a marine mammal belonging to the baleen whale suborder Mystaceti, reaching a maximum confirmed length of 29.9 meters, 100 feet, and weight of 200 tons. It is the largest animal known to have ever existed. The blue whale's long and slender body can be various shades of grayish blue dorsally and somewhat lighter underneath. Blue whales reach these mind-boggling dimensions on a diet composed nearly exclusively of tiny shrimp-like animals called krill. During certain times of the year, a single adult blue whale consumes about 4 tons of krill a day. The giant animals feed by first gulping an enormous mouthful of water, expanding the pleated skin on their throat and belly to take it in. Blue whales look true blue underwater, but on the surface their coloring is more a mottled blue-gray. Blue whales are among the loudest animals on the planet, and blue whales can hear each other up to 1,000 miles away. Average lifespan is estimated at around 80 to 90 years. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Also don't forget to subscribe to always be in the top 10 videos world.